Here's a little life lesson. Commit to something and own the shit out of it.
This guy right here, I feel like there's no scholarships for cowbells in any band. There should
This
be a
dude should
scholarship
get one.
for cowbells.
100%.
Nick Cannon's coming out of the crowd for Drumline 2. Challenge this man to a cowbell off.
He
That'd
is
be
owning
the best
all of
sequel
it.
ever. Speaking of, check out your girl here. If you're gonna steal something off a front porch,
Not my girl.
make sure, not your girl?
No.
Okay, she moves like you though, because she falls out of the car. The most important part is the getaway car.
Yeah.
You gotta have a
These
getaway
are
man
the
that
worst
isn't
criminals
shook.
of all time. And then she just willingly goes.
Ball don't lie right here. Getting dragged back to the house with
Run away!
by your ear.
I'm not pro crime, but run away.
Seriously. We call the show Buckets because we want you to send us your videos. We pull these off Facebook, Reddit, the internet, whatever. We want to see you getting buckets both on and off the court because buckets is not just a basketball culture, it is a lifestyle.
He's Rob, I'm Cassidy, and in a little bit, we talked to J.R. Smith about everything internet, including the story behind his air guitar celebration, and maybe the most perfect execution of an in-arena proposal we've ever seen. And I know that's a little bit of an oxymoron.
I love it. It's so nice.
But we begin with Kobe, 8-24, up in the rafters at Staples Center. But that game, though.
I'm mad at Durant. I'm mad at Durant for different reasons because he's so good. He gets dunked on by Larry Nance harder than we've seen anyone get dunked on this year. Not once. He got dunked on three times in the first half.
Thrice.
3.
Yes.
Like dudes get dunked on once a month.
Yes.
Dude got dunked on 3 times last night.
This one was the winner.
Larry Nance puts him on a poster, but in true Durant fashion, the same way when he joined Golden State last summer. What does he do? He comes down and he hits the game winner. So we can't make fun of him getting dunked on 3 times when he hands the Lakers an L.
No.
And then he wins Finals MVP after he joins some.
Clown him all you want, but then he's going to
So
show you he's
frustrating.
the second best player in the world. But you know what? Who wasn't even around to see the ether from KD? Kobe. He was like, Mamba, not out here trying to watch the whole game.
Well, if Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is going to be Kentavious Caldwell, nope, and he's going to be, that's hard to say, walking off the court.
Easy
I'm
for you
Kobe.
to say.
I would have made that. I'm walking off the court.
I
I'm
know.
beating traffic. That's the most Kobe thing I've ever seen.
Oh my God, so
It's my
disrespectful.
night. I'm not here for the Lakers. I'm here for Kobe night.
I'm not here for the Lakers or the Warriors.
I'm here for
at
Kobe.
That obviously blew up in the comments section. So did the LeBron and Kobe puppet commercials they brought back from '09. First of all, love these.
Yes,
Love
throwback, vintage commercials here, always bang.
Yeah.
Same way jerseys do.
Yeah. And if you think about it, like these two are the 2 most influential players in the game since Michael Jordan, meaning that's why these ads have such an impact, even though they're puppets and it's not really their voices. But it got us thinking about what their influences are. Kobe's influence on the game versus LeBron's, Rob.
Right. I'm thinking like their influence on the current generation of players. I see Kobe as religion, and I see LeBron as a different religion, and you kind of pick your basketball mentality the way that you go about being a player. And if you're going to start with picking a side, let's start with Kobe real quick. You have to ask yourself, what are you doing with the game on the line? You get past the ball, what's the first thing you're thinking? The Mamba mentality?
You shoot your shot.
You shoot the damn ball, no matter what.
Yeah.
You're not letting anyone else on the team shoot the shot. You are controlling your own destiny. I may miss, but you know what? I'm going to think, I'm going to make it, and I sure as hell ain't going to let someone else do it for me.
No.
Without a doubt, number 1, Mamba mentality. Are your teammates family or soldiers, okay? If you play with Kobe Bryant, take your rifle, get to the front where the battle's going on. It don't matter if your name's Chris Mim, Smush Parker, or Shaquille O'Neal. You are there to fight for Kobe Bryant on the front. Okay. The players that most resemble Kobe Bryant. Damian Lillard.
Family tree, if you will.
Yes, the family tree of players that have developed from the religion of Kobe Bryant. Dame Lillard, easily number 1. It's Dame time.
Always.
He's pulling up from 35, whether he's down 10-3 or up 3.
Also has that rap career.
Kobe does too. So they got that in common. Russell Westbrook, easiest comparison ever.
Exactly.
Russell Westbrook does things differently than Kobe does.
They both have the snarl.
But they have the mentality of it's my way or the Long Island Expressway type of deal. And then ultimately we come to Kyrie. If you remember, 2016 NBA Finals Game 7. Kyrie Irving hits the biggest the biggest moment in Cleveland sports history, hits the Game 7 winner. And then, like, you'd figure LeBron, I'm playing with LeBron. No, he goes to the post-game press conference and drops.
All I was thinking about in the back of my mind was Mamba mentality.
Mamba mentality. My man said Mamba mentality after winning a title with LeBron. Tell me that's not disrespectful.
No, I mean, that's his truth. He, not only did he say Mamba mentality, but he went into the locker room and he said he FaceTimed with Kobe after that game.
And you got LeBron sitting next to you.
So, yeah, so we already know. I mean, he's now in Boston, so that really solidified he's not a LeBron guy. But who are the LeBron guys?
Well, ask the same questions. If you are the House LeBron, think of Game of Thrones. If you're House LeBron, what are you doing with the game on the line? Versus shooting every single time, whatever it takes to get the best look. That may be shooting it. LeBron has hit plenty of game winners, but he's also received critiques.
It's the right shot.
Right. He has received critiques sometimes for not taking the shot and passing to Kevin Love in the corner and deferring. But he is going to do what he thinks is in the best interest of the team, if that means he's shooting or somebody else. It's just simply a mindset. Also, are your teammates family or soldiers? Granted, everyone is a soldier if you play in the NBA, but with LeBron, he has proved between J.R. Smith, guys like Tristan Thompson, and now Isaiah Thomas, who was his biggest rival last year, he has embraced him as a brother, and it's a two-way street. Every time someone plays with LeBron, he's always putting the hashtags up there and whatnot.
Fit in.
It is about family.
So who's his tree?
His tree, it starts at the top with Ben Simmons. He's got all the talents. He's a 6'10", point forward, distributes the basketball. He's always acting in the best interest of the Sixers, whether that's getting to the rim or getting other guys open. Nikola Jokic is an example of a big guy that is distributing the ball, not always shooting, but he's good enough to go get his buckets when he feels it's appropriate.
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to keep hammering in on mindset. And ultimately, at the bottom, LeBronzo.
What's your take on that, Kobe or LeBron?
Well, my favorite player was LeBron growing up, but I mean, he does have a point. You know, championships do mean a lot, but it's tough. I'm a Laker. You know, I want to go with Kobe, but I've been saying LeBron my whole life, so I'm going to go with LeBron.
Like clutching my pearls here in a Lakers jersey.
You got Kyrie on the Cavs talking about the Mamba, and now you got the future of the Lakers, Lonzo Ball, talking about how he idolizes LeBron James. That's like, if you're a Laker, you are in the cult. You have to worship Kobe Bryant and all those guys. He's out here talking about LeBron.
I will say, though, Kobe's tree, way more prominent than LeBron's.
They're a lot better.
Yeah.
Better basketball players.
I'll take 3-on-3. I'm taking Team Kobe.
It's also a lot easier to be a Kobe guy because as soon as you get the ball, it's going up. Yeah. Everyone in the NBA was the best player in their respective high schools or colleges at some point. Yeah. I'm good enough to go get this bucket. It's easy to be a Kobe guy.
And there's a few other guys that could be Team LeBron, Team Kobe. We're seeing the comment section, John Wall going for Team Kobe, and then we're seeing also Kawhi with for Team LeBron. We're also seeing Giannis a lot.
Yeah, Giannis he's somewhere in the middle. I don't know if it's even the middle, but it's his own avenue. It's his own kind of church, if you will, because you've got. Here's a Star Wars reference for you, okay? Mm-hmm. Are you up to date with your Star Wars?
I mean, no, but just move past that.
Are you kidding me? Do
just
we need to go on a tangent here? Okay,
no,
fine. We'll get back to this. But
if
you're Giannis, you are battling, you're Luke Skywalker. You've got Vader trying to turn you to the dark side. You've got Obi-Wan teaching you and guiding you. And we've seen Giannis yell at his coach. We've seen him call out his assistant coach. The Darth Giannis mantra has been adopted by him. But on the contrary, he's going around New York City looking for Slurpees and taking these funny Instagrams and smiling and learning the English language. I don't know where Giannis is at right now.
So he's a little bit of both.
Maybe he's a little bit of both, but he's certainly different.
This show's all about reflecting the NBA fan culture. It's not just about the game. It's about in and around the game, what's being talked on Twitter, what's being tweeted about, what's being posted. And there's no better first guest on this show than the internet's favorite player.
That is Mr. J.R. Smith. We recently had the opportunity to ask him the questions that the internet has always wanted the answers to. This is the one, the only J.R. Smith.
Oh shit, that ain't my cut.
What does it feel like to be the internet's favorite player?
It's crazy because you can really have a whole different lifestyle than what you have in real life. I guess that's my version of reality TV. I can do whatever I want and say what I want, and it just so happened that people love what I say. When I was a kid, she never let me bounce the ball in the house. She thinks it's bad luck or superstition or something, but I always play with her in the doorsteps and try and like dunk on her on the little ceilings and stuff like that. A lot of that is where I'm from. People mistake it for cockiness at times, but we look at it as confidence. My dad always told me there's never really a bad shot if you make it.
Where did the air guitar celebration come from?
I think it was like a rock band I was watching one day on VH1. I see one of the guys going like this on a guitar. Never cheating.
What are y'all?
I think we're like 9 under.
The Cavs have to do one thing though with the Antetokounmpo. Oh man.
I mean, Jason Terry and I are actually really close. I was just going up there to say what's up. And normally when the ball's about to go and play, the refs blow the whistle, and I didn't hear the whistle, so.
Right.
But it's all right, it happens.
Game 5 of the 2016 finals, Coach Ty Lue put that wad of cash up in the ceiling. What happened to that cash?
It was actually gone, so.
Someone took it?
Yeah, it must have got out there. I'm still looking for my $200 again.
It was 200 per player?
It was 100 per player, but I put extra 100 in for somebody who didn't have the cash on them, so.
Say you actually became president one day. What's the first 3 things you're doing?
That's a good question. So many things in this world that need to be fixed. For one, I would make my brother and Bron the chief of staff, because those two are the most intellectual people that I know. That would probably be my first move. Second move, I would make it legal to not wear shirts anywhere. Third, I try to fix the social issues. We got a lot of social issues between cultures and people right now, and try and get everybody to join forces.
Yo, that man does so many things that are underappreciated.
Right, and you may miss them if you don't watch League Pass on a nightly basis. Lucky for y'all, he definitely does. I do too. And he notices so many lit things on a nightly basis that nobody talks about, except for, Wob over here. Follow Worldwide Wob if you aren't already, which you should be.
I feel like we should grade them.
Yes, leads us to a segment that we call
That's called a segue, by the way.
Pass, fail. Very obvious segue. That's like
Why is fail over my face?
Because that was a fail segue.
Did you do that on purpose? I know you were dealing with that graphic.
Let's just get to this. Let's start with the Rockets. See, I know Star Wars, doing some Chewbacca impersonations.
We need to appreciate just how bad Trevor Ariza's Chewbacca is.
Well, you can. In Ryan Anderson's killing it, so that's a good
Ryan
one.
Anderson gets like a 9.5 out of 10. Trevor Ariza's is 0, which comes to a 5. So that's a fail.
Can
straight
you
up.
do Chewbacca?
Yeah,
That is not Chewbacca. That was like,
so bad.
like, what was
You have to
happening
get
there?
deep with that.
Okay, what's your
Okay.
grade? Because
That's a fail because it's a 0 and
Yeah.
a 10. That's
Okay.
a fail. All because of Trevor Ariza. Mine is not as bad as Trevor Ariza. Stop making fun of it.
okay. Next up, a grade schooler who basically schooled all of us on that YOLO life.
Easily one of my favorite moments of the year. Okay, he takes off his game jersey to reveal a Marcus Gasol
Yes.
jersey, flexes on him, throws the jersey off the court. All right, here we come across half court. Sauce
through
him,
the legs.
crossover. Look at that Phoenix Suns defense.
Ain't nothing
and
over
the
there
bucket.
for you.
No, I ain't done. Ain't no bucket is done until you celebrate. Getting the crowd into it in front of those 4,000 Memphis
He
fans.
owned his moment.
Oh, pass that kid.
100%.
because,
No,
that
don't
is-
pass. You keep that rock.
Oh yeah, hey kid, you don't play pass guard, you play point guard.
100%.
Remember that. Don't ever pass the ball. Go get your buckets.
Don't ever
They
forget.
wouldn't be cheering you if you were just passing it around.
You know what always is a win at games? Half-court shots.
Ooh. Oh, Lonzo effect. Look at the form on that. Listen, if Jim Furyk could make the PGA Tour swing in a golf club like that, my man could get paid shooting like Lonzo. You know, if he missed that, he would have made it for the complete opposite reason when you're shooting like that. But listen, like that's got a lot of Lonzo to it. You can shoot threes. He has debunked the myth. Pass that man.
The future is still There's still promise. For
Oh,
you,
I
Lonzo.
love it. That was such great form.
What I was gonna say is that kiss cams never fail.
Yes. Oh, okay. Well, they do kind of fail. But
Oh.
this one in particular, going in for it. Going in for it again. Oh, no. The soul has been wrenched out of his
literally,
body.
it was like Ghost,
It's
you
that
know, when
Winnie
like
the
it was
Pooh
like that
me-
black
Yeah,
like
the soul leaving the
and-
Winnie the Pooh. Check and here. Oh, double smooch.
no.
Oh, hell no. Twice. Okay, she's
Yeah, but
all she's trying to
she
do
should
is
be
dance.
disqualified. You can't just kiss cam in the air and be able to be on the kiss cam.
You know what the worst part about that is, by the way, is they're both probably season ticket holders. They were wearing the lanyards and
Yeah.
they're sitting in those ADA seats. He's like, hey, we've been sitting together. I've been trying to do this forever. And you just get put on blast in front of everyone in the arena.
What's the grade there?
Huge fail.
Both fail.
Obvious fail.
Both fail.
Look at the screenshot on the left.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so perfect the way it lines up. Even she's like, I can't even handle this.
So I am always on the team of never propose at a sporting event.
But au contraire. All right, watch this. Oh, finger on the lips. Nope.
Wait.
Just wait a second. He's got his boy ready with the ring. Okay, this is pre-planned. Now for the swag. You got to have some swag. Take my hat. Hold this. Hold this W.
Hold this.
And then, oh my gosh, she didn't even
Oh,
say yes.
oh, and
she
look
didn't
at her.
even
Oh,
need to say,
she's
we're going in
very
right now.
happy.
Honeymoon.
She is very.
Honeymoon
you know
in section
what?
113 at the Bay. Hello.
Good
That
for
is-
y'all.
That is how, if you
know,
are going to do
yes.
never do a Jumbotron proposal, but if you're going to do it like that.
Like we
Huge
started this
pass.
show.
Pass that, man.
The life lesson: commit to something
Love-
and own the out of it.
Love is real, and it's real at NBA games. Do not doubt the power
Yeah.
of the kiss cam. It reveals the best and the worst of humanity.
And again, send us your pass-fail suggestions, your viral video sections, and it's our first show, so we also want to hear all the comments in the comment section.
Yeah, we get comments from people and mascots, and even Benny the Bull was in our comment section recently. So
Sure was.
So we implore you guys. See, we weren't lying. Benny was out here going Darth Sidious on the United Center, and we want to hear from you.
Yeah.
So
Best
as
mascot
always,
in the game.
as always.
All right.
Send us your videos.
Your thoughts. And that's it for our first ever buckets, y'all. He's Rob. I'm Cassidy.
Get buckets or die trying. Stay petty. Always. You too.
I do.
You're already petty.
I am.
This is your first episode. They don't know just how petty you are.
Oh, they will.